in craft beer, I started with one mission, to use local ingredients in as many ingredients that I produced. So I started a garden at my parents'. I grew blueberries, raspberries, hops, and I got a beehive. And I was addicted to beekeeping. I started getting more hives and more hives and more hives, and I became overloaded with honey. So what else do? You produce mead. So it was a good transition from craft beer into mead making, because there's a lot of similarities between the two products. It's the world's oldest fermented beverage, but people have forgotten about mead, and it's starting to come back into, popular culture through Game of Thrones. But I think people are more willing to try some of these alternative fermented beverages. Cider's growing back really, quickly, and we're seeing, mead see the same growth as cider. So it's really exciting for us that we could be the next, cider or craft beer. So mead's the world's oldest fermented beverage. It's created by fermenting honey, yeast, and water. And that's the kind of the most simplest form of mead, but you can add anything into mead: fruit, spices, even vegetables. So there's a ton of things you can do. So our core product's New York Nectar, and that's a traditional mead. But from there we add fruit, and we get our Mumford's Melomel. We add ginger, we get our Metheglin, which is a spiced mead. So there's a lot of different flavor combinations you can create with such a simple recipe. Central New York has a lot of apples, and to create apples, you need a lot of pollinators. So there's a lot of beekeepers in Central New York, and we found some of the biggest beekeepers in New York are in Central New York. We were able to partner with one and get honey from one to get enough honey for this year and probably for the rest of our life. He's so big. And these are people that have a rich history in this, and they've been in Central New York their entire life, and they're going to be in Central New York because of all the other ag crops that they pollinate. It's great to have so much company and other beverage producers. They're all more than willing to invite you in and tell you everything they know. And I started because of Kymar Farm. Ken Wartz offered up the opportunity to come up there and see what he does, and he walked me through licensing and financial, legal, everything. And it really, made me say, I can do this. And everyone in New York has been great. They're so encouraging. They walk you through anything you need. And to be in this together with so many great producers makes me proud to be a New Yorker.